The GameCube has had its share of interesting accessories with things like the DK bongos, the Game Boy player, and the dance pad. One of the most interesting accessories for the system was the microphone. It was only compatible for very few games on the system, with Mario Party 6 and 7 being its most popular use. The mic was used for various game modes, minigames, and space functions. Let's talk about what the accessory was capable of doing in both the Mario Party games it was featured in. The mic was packaged in with Mario Party 6 on release, possibly to make sure players had the chance to experience the new add-on. You were able to change the mic functions in the options mode to either using the mic, using a controller for the commands, or turning off the mic. The two modes it was mainly used in were mic mode and solo mode. As the name implies, mic mode is designed around the use of the mic. There are 3 game modes to choose from here. Speak Up is a quiz game show where the players try to answer the questions as quickly as possible to get the most points. There are 5 different categories of questions: picture, counting, memory, comparison, and variety. If a player gets the answer wrong, the other players can steal the question and points from that player. There are also several panels that can help out the players. The Mushroom panel doubles the points on the right answer, the Super Mushroom panel triples the points on the right answer, the Flower panel makes the player's next question easier, and the Star panel gives the player a second chance to answer the question. The player at the end with the most points wins. Star Sprint has the player and 3 CPUs carry a star to the goal while using the mic to guide the player to dodge obstacles. There are also items like metal mushrooms and dash pads to help out the player. Star Sprint has 3 courses to choose from. Once the player reaches the finish line, they win the game. With the mic minigames, there are 5 1v3 mic minigames to choose from. Verbal Assault has one player pilot an aircraft while the team of 3 tries to destroy it. The single player can use commands like fire, missile, laser, and drop bombs to attack, as well as secret commands like Goomba and Bullet Bill. Shoot Your Mouth Off has 3 players avoid bob-ombs and bullet bills sent out by the single player within the time limit. The single player sets the number of where they want the attack to launch from. If the single player says 0, 3 thwomps will be dropped randomly on the stage. Talkie Walkie has the single player speak movement commands to move their character across the map to reach the end. The team of 3 will try to throw spiny balls to attack the single player. If the player is hit or walks off stage, the team wins the game. Word Herd has the single player try to herd Goombas away from the team of 3 within the time limit. The single player says commands to tell the Goombas which directions to go to, while the team tries to punch them out of the corral. If the single player says Ukiki, the Ukiki will throw an apple at one of the team players, stunning them. You only get 3 of these, so use them wisely. Fruit Talktail has the single player say a fruit panel for the team of 3 to stand on while the others drop. Over time, the panels will drop faster and faster, so the team of 3 need to be careful when navigating the panels. Solo mode has the player navigate through a linear board, landing on various minigame spaces on the way to the end. The goal was to land on the rare minigame space at the end of the board. Where does the mic fit into this mode? Well, with the mic, you can speak the number you want to roll, and the chances you roll that number actually increase. This can give you some control over your movement throughout the boards, offsetting some of the RNG in the game. There are also bonuses received at the end for using the mic, like rolling the same number you said in the mic, using the mic every time for dice block rolls, and always rolling the number you spoke into the mic. There are also additional small secrets that can be seen on the main menu as well. Saying Goomba moves the Goombas to one side, Cheep Cheep makes the Cheep Cheeps jump across to the other pond, Brighton makes Brighton wave, Twyla makes Twyla wave, and Fly Guy makes a bunch of Fly Guys fly across the screen. Mario Party 7 kept the bonus packaging by keeping the mic bundled in with the game. You were still able to change the mic functions through the options menu as well. The mic space and some of the minigames were the majority of what it was used for. Mario Party 7 doubled the amount of mic minigames Mario Party 6 had, with 5 4-player mic minigames and 5 1v3 mic minigames. Let's start with the 4-player mic minigames. Balloon Busters has each player take a turn inflating a balloon with the mic and saying stop to end their turn. The player must inflate the balloon at least 1 time, up to a max of 5 times per turn. If a player lets their timer run out, they automatically inflate the balloon 5 times. The last player to inflate the balloon without it popping is the winner. Clock Watchers has the Goomba announcer give each player a time to aim to stop at. The trick is that the timer is hidden after 3 seconds pass, meaning that the players have to count in their head. The player then has to say stop to stop the timer. The player who stops the timer closest to their given time wins. Dart Attack has the player say fire into the mic to shoot darts at the targets. Each player only gets 5 darts. The player with the most points wins. Oil Crisis has each player navigate a cart by saying left and right to dodge oil spills and grab fuel cans. The player can also say mushroom to use a boost, but it can only be used once. The player's turn is over when they reach the finish line or run out of fuel. The player who goes the furthest wins. Matt the Mortician has the player say the number that the pink boos are floating in. Regular pink boos are worth 1 point, and crown pink boos are worth 3 points. The player with the most points wins. Now for the 1v3 mic minigames. Wheel of Woe has a single player try to knock the team of 3 off the stage. The single player can say Bullet Bill, Chain Chomp, or Shy Guy to launch various attacks on the team. Boxing Day has the single player use a robot to prevent the team of 3 from revealing the picture. The single player can say commands like right, left, double punch, rotate, and rocket punch. The team players are knocked out if they are hit by the gloves or the arms of the robot. Be My Chum has the single player try to knock out the team of 3 players by commanding the enemies with the mic. The single player can say Cheep Cheep, Sushi, Blooper, and Lakitu to attack the team of 3. The player can also say Goomba, and a Goomba in the background will jump. It doesn't do anything, but it's nice to see. Stratosphere has the single player move a mushroom platform by saying move up and move down to knock out the team of 3 with incoming bullet bills. The team players can also jump on bullet bills to defeat them as well. Number Crunchers has the single player drop Dwomps on the platforms to knock out the team of 3. The player can say 1, 2, 3, square, and circle to drop Dwomps on the platforms that have that number or shape. The mic space originated and debuted in only Mario Party 7. If the mic was set to on, players that land on this space play a bonus mic game. The player must bet any number of coins they have currently, with a max at 99 coins. In the bonus game, the player is shown 3 to 5 cards with various fruits on them. If the player guesses all the cards correctly, they double the amount of coins they bet. However, if they miss even one card, the player loses all the coins they bet. Because of how straightforward this bonus game is, this could be seen as a very powerful option to make a ton of coins to use for items and stars on the board. Like Mario Party 6, there are additional small secrets in this game as well. When you look at a souvenir and you say surprise into the mic, it will have special movements that it will do. The mic may be a very simple accessory for the GameCube, but it managed to add in a ton of extra content for the Mario Party games. I feel like some of these mic commands went without notice to most players, and they add in a bunch of extra functions and personality to the games. How do you feel about the mic? Let me know. If you like this video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more content from me. Thanks y'all, and I'll catch you later.